When James and I came here 20 years ago, in 1997, James fell in love with the castle, which is just so impressive, particularly the 7 monumental fireplaces. And I saw the work, and finally it was just the beauty of the landscape that convinced me. It is just so beautiful here. And since we've really grown to love the real, genuine paysan life that still goes on here, the landscape is dotted with little orchards and vineyards and pasture, lots of horses, because the bulldozers never really got into this area. And the castle, another thing that I love about it is that it's right on the edge of the village, next to the forest, so it's almost a sort of jungle booky, half in the town, half in the countryside feeling about it. Something that's grown on us since we bought it is just how much on the cusp of being medieval and Renaissance it is. The first wave of building was in 1570, which really put it very much just at the beginning of discovering gunpowder, which is why there are these canonniers all over the building, which are for muskets. But it only took 50 or 60 years to realise that the whole castle thing's defensive was over with gunpowder, because if you could make a small little gunpowder blast with a musket, you could actually just take out the side of a castle. So very quickly after the first wave of building of this castle, castles stopped being defensive and started becoming prestige homes. And that's seen very, very clearly in this building, because the waves happened so quickly, so that the next Renaissance part of the big windows, the monumental fireplaces, the plafond français, the beautiful wide staircase that was made wide so that women could get up in their dresses, is built in the same massive medieval stone that was taken from an older castle that's up on that hill there. So it really, really embodies there's only one other castle that we know of in France that has a few of the very, very specific architectural features that this castle have that pin it so clearly in that transition state. Obviously, that's all just very historic. The castle has always been a place that's been, because it's in a small village, and it really would have been the defensive centre of this village in the 100 Years' War, it always is happiest when it's got people in it, when the Great Hall is being used. And we've really enjoyed having an association where we have music and conferences, some exhibitions in the courtyard and in the Great Hall. And we hope that whoever takes it on is also going to enjoy using it and having people inside. Somehow or other it makes the walls sing and fits with the role that the castle was intended to have in this community.